Hello, ladies. I am making this video message to give you a different perspective on something. And I made a video message about women carrying themselves a certain kind of way, and the way you carry yourself, it would attract a certain kind of man to you, and it would attract a certain kind of attention to you. But this is just a different angle, and it's coming from a place of when a man loves you and when a man deals with you. And I want to make the video message because I want any of you ladies that feels like you are the better woman, or any of you women that feels like you are superior to other women because of what you do, I want you to hear me out on something. Some of you women, it's not all of you. This video is not for all of you. It's only for some of you women that has this mentality and attitude. But I want to tell you this. Some of you women right now, because of how you are and because of what you do, you may really feel like you are the better woman. You may feel like you are material to be courted around, to be in a relationship, or to even be married. And there are a lot of you women, you begin to brag about your skills and what you do. You will hear so many women all the time talk about how they treat their man. They will say, well, I cook for my man, I clean up for my man, I give him sex anytime he wants it, I don't cuss my man out, I'm supportive of him. You're very good at hiding his imperfections and indiscretions, and you are always by his side. Every beck and call, whatever he needs from you, you are available. And so sometimes you develop this attitude that you are the better woman, and you feel that you will always be the choice because of how you carry yourself and because of what you have accomplished and because of what you do. But I want to make this video message to tell you something. A man is going to rock with who he wants to rock with regardless. Ladies, I want you to understand something, and I make this video message in love. And this is not talked about, but this is an observation that I made many years ago, and I continue to observe this, and I hear it and I see it. And this is why I'm making the video message. Let me tell you guys something. A man is definitely going to rock with who he wants to rock with regardless. A man will go with a woman who has something that he either desires or something that he needs. And just because you appear to be put together and you appear to be established in your accomplishments and your life, that does not necessarily mean that you have these particular components. Let me break it down. You may cook, you may clean up, you may look so wonderful when you leave out the house. It's not a hair on your head that's out of place. Your makeup is on point. You smell good. Your clothes are on point. You are a educated, intelligent woman. You know how to sit down and have a battle of the wits with people. Okay. But when I tell you, you may not be a woman that is humble. Because of what you've accomplished and because of how you are, you may be uppity and smug, and you may look down on other people. You may look down on other women and feel that you are better. Let me give you another angle. You may have an attitude where you are not cool. You have all of that stuff together and you're pretty and prissy, but you just are not a cool woman. But another woman, she can be a woman that does not have the fancy clothes. She's not really that educated. She may not have a lot of education. She doesn't have good conversation, but she is super cool. She has a sense of humor. She knows how to make people laugh. She's down to earth and she has a great attitude. But you, and all of your glory, you get overlooked by a particular man because that is necessarily not really what the man wants. He wants something basic and simple. So I'm making this video message to tell you, when it comes to a man loving you as a woman, just any type of woman you are, a man is going to love you regardless. There are women out here right now that are not that clean, that are not educated, that are loud, that are boisterous, that have slept around with many men. They have bad, horrible reputations. They drink, they smoke, they don't take care of their kids really well. They stay in the club. You know, they are, I'm sorry to say, but they are trifling. And trifling, if you look up that word, it just means ignorant. That's all trifling is. Look it up for yourself. But there are women out here that are trifling. They are just ignorant to a lot of things, and they don't have the best behavior when it comes to certain settings. But there is a man that will love that woman to the core. There is a man out here that will love that woman's dirty drawers, because it is something about that woman that pierces that man's heart and his soul and his spirit, and he likes her. And there is nothing you can do about it. There's nothing anyone can do about it. So that is what my video message is. If you are a woman that feels you are superior to other women, and you feel like because you have it all together that it's a guarantee you will be a wife, and it's a guarantee you will be courted around, or a man will make you his woman, I want you all to think twice, because a man is always going to go with who makes him comfortable, who makes him feel good, who makes him happy, and who he loves and who he likes. When the smoke clears and the dust settles, that is what's going to happen, regardless of how you feel or what you think. Because sisters, let me tell you something. I'm talking about all women of all races and all backgrounds. I don't care how much you on top of your A game. That does not mean a man is going to be faithful to you. That does not mean a man is going to marry you. That does not mean that a man is going to treat you like the person you're supposed to be treated as. It just does not mean that. I've seen the best women get dogged out by a man. They've been beat, cheated on, spit on, hair has been pulled out. That man have talked about them like a dog. Okay, so let's stop being superior. And I'm talking about all women. You all have to get to a place where you humble yourself and you understand that all of us has something about us that is imperfect, and we have something about us that we need to work on to be better. That's what my video message is. And I also want you women to understand that if a man is going to love you, he is going to love you. I don't care what your background is. I don't care what your background was. Stop thinking because of what you come from. If you were a chick that came from the projects, if you were an ex-drug addict, a prostitute, an alcoholic, if you got a filthy house, I'm not excusing that. But what I'm saying is that if a man comes into your life and he falls in love with you, he is falling in love with you. And sometimes when someone falls in love with you, they see your potential. You can be at your worst state, but they see the beauty in you. They see the potential in you, and they will be with you and work with you to pull those other qualities out that is lying dormant. So ladies, that's my video message. You all know that I love you, and I made this video in love. God bless, but just understand a man is going to love you if he chooses to love you regardless.